Thank you, Charlie. I am PS News meteorologist Marcel Gibbs. Let's take a look at North County weather. The high around the area will be I'm sorry, we are having technical difficulties, and it's up. Okay, so the high around North County weather will be 57 with Wilson, followed by 56 with St. Albans City, 52 for Plattsburgh, 53 for Osceola Forks, and 51 for Dannemora, 55 for Owl's Head, and 55 as well for Vermontsville. Let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. Now we're actually seeing sun mostly throughout the week. It's a miracle. We are seeing 55, 53, 53 as well, and 55 and 55, but Sunday seems to be the odd duckling with stopping our sunny streak of weather with a cloudy day and a low temperature. Now that's all. We're going to be back after this commercial break.
Fitty Sports has been serving its communities, local high schools, youth commissions, clubs, and other businesses since 1984. We specialize in trophies, screen printing, sporting goods, embroidery, office apparel, uniforms, hats, t-shirts, and more. Regardless of the size of your project, you will have the full participation and dedication of our design team. No job is too big or too small, keeping you involved every step of the way so that your vision is our design. Stop into Finney Sports or call us to see what we can do for you.
We apologize for all the technical difficulties. Welcome back, and here's tonight's national news. The federal government is one step closer to requiring many employers to vaccinate employees or test them weekly for COVID-19. The rule applies to private companies that employ 100 or more workers. The Office of Management and Budget completed its review of the emergency rule Monday, and it will be published in the Federal Register within days. The Labor Department's regulation also requires employers to give workers paid time off to get vaccines and to recover from any side effects. Any workers who opt for testing instead of vaccination must wear face masks at work. The new standards are defined as a minimum, meaning companies are allowed to go further by requiring vaccines and not allowing weekly testing as an alternative. Employers that fail to comply can be fined to up to $14,000 per violation. An act of anti-Semitism. Those were the words used to describe this. A Torah scroll disgraded at Tau Kappa Upsilon at George Washington University. The blue powder you see there is laundry detergent. The fraternity's president told police it happened when someone broke in and vandalized the house over the weekend. He said there was a Bible in the room too, but only the Torah was vandalized, which is why he believes it was a hate crime. Now DC police are investigating, and the fraternity asked the Anti-Defamation League to look into the incident as well. A third giraffe has died at the Dallas Zoo in less than a month. The zoo says Jesse, a 14-year-old male giraffe, died on October 29th. He fell ill 2 days prior to his death. A blood test showed Jesse had abdominal liver enzymes. His death could be linked to the death of another giraffe, 19-year-old Augie, who passed away October 22nd. Augie's death was first reported as age-related health issues that led to liver failure. The zoo is investigating. The third giraffe had passed away was a 3-month-old calf. She had to be euthanized last month after getting injured while running with adult giraffes in the habitat. You might not have a lot of room on a plane, but Delta Airlines believes it's enough to get some stretching in mid-flight. Peloton is teaming up with the airline to offer 5 stretching and meditation classes to flyers. They range from 5 to 20 minutes and are meant to help passengers relax, stretch, or fall asleep on board. Peloton is expecting to refresh the classes every few months. They're only available on planes with seat back screens. Delta approached the fitness company for the collaboration. No financial details have been disclosed. When we come back, we'll have a quick look at your sports. Stay tuned.
Hello, my name is John Lynch. I'm the president of the school's animation club. While other colleges' animation clubs strive to only show just straight anime, our club tries to be something different, as we show a variety of things such as Western animation, Eastern animation, internet animation, films, and so much more. If you want to meet people who have like-minded taste in animation, then feel free to come on down to our club.
Welcome back to PS Sports. I'm Aaron Smith. Let's take a look at your sports news. The broadcast known to millions of Boston Red Sox fans as Rem Dog has lost his battle with cancer. Jerry Remy, the beloved former Major League Baseball infielder turned color analyst, died Saturday night after a 13-year battle with lung cancer. Remy spent more than 40 years with the Red Sox organization as a player, coach, and broadcaster. He had been the key baseball analyst on the New England Sports Network since 1988. The Red Sox Hall of Famer is survived by his wife Phoebe, his sons, a daughter, and 2 grandchildren. Jerry Remy was 68 years old. Boston Celtics center Enes Kanter is stepping up his criticism of China's human rights abuses. Kanter posted pictures of a customized pair of shoes with slogans calling for the upcoming 2022 Olympics to be moved out of China on Twitter Saturday. Since last week, the 29-year-old NBA star has been attacking the Chinese government on social media over what he's calling slave labor camps for Uyghur Muslims. China has denied allegations of human rights abuses and has pushed back against Kanter, canceling the broadcast of Boston Celtics games there this season. The Beijing Winter Olympic Games are scheduled to start on February 4th. Certain terminology has been challenged over the last year, and now PETA is pointing out a concern within the sport of baseball. As the World Series continues on, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals is calling on Major League Baseball to retire the term bullpen. It says there's a connection to the mistreatment of cows and bulls. The animal rights organization released a statement that said the term, which indicates where relief pitchers warm up, references the holding area where, quote, terrified bulls are kept before slaughter, and it should be removed from the baseball language. The alternative suggested was arm barn, which it thinks it's more modern and animal-friendly. PETA even changed its name on Twitter to Arm Barn. The term bullpen has been associated with baseball for at least half a century. The World Series resumed Friday for Game 3 in Atlanta. So far, the Braves are up 3-2 against the Astros in the best-of-7 series. That's all for tonight's sports. Let's throw it back to the desk with Charlie.
Thank you, Aaron. It looks like that's all the time that we have for tonight. Be sure to check out the Plattsburgh State TV YouTube page to watch all of our programming, including this broadcast. You can catch the second episode of the highlight reel produced by Aaron Smith and Jeff Koff tonight at 7:30 on our YouTube page. Now, whether you're watching from home or on the go, you can find PS News on social media at PS Newsroom and all of our shows at Plattsburgh State TV. Have a good night, Plattsburgh.